This is Abhishek from GadgetShoes.com, and today we are here at the Samsung booth at the press event. And at Mobile World Congress 2014, Samsung has announced a couple of devices, which includes the Samsung Galaxy S5, which we have already with us. As you can see, we have done a hands-on review of this phone. You can watch that. When we talk about the other devices which are launched over here, Samsung has launched the Gear 2 and Gear 2 Neo. And again, there are little differences in between Gear 2 and Gear 2 Neo. Gear 2 Neo does not have the camera, which is there on the Gear 2, and Gear 2 has the full-fledged specifications. It has a 1.63-inch Super AMOLED 320 into 320 display. As far as pixel resolution is concerned, you have 1 GHz dual-core processor on this device. This is a Tizen-powered mobile phone operating watch. So the operating system which is there on the watch is Tizen. You have 2 megapixel of camera on Gear 2, which is over here, and the camera is also good. Let me just show you the same later on. It has Bluetooth 4.0, so it connects to your Samsung Galaxy S5 as of now with Bluetooth. And again, this will also be compatible with the Samsung Galaxy S4 once the update is pushed out for this watch, and then you can make it work. As far as the upgrades are concerned, when it comes to the Gear 2, Gear 2 has been upgraded from the previous generation watch which we have seen from Samsung, the Samsung Gear Watch. Gear Watch has had a different design. That was the camera was over there on the strap, whereas the camera is now moved over here on this side on the Gear 2. And also we have seen some screws as well on the Gear 1, the original Gear, which are actually now hidden, and they are nowhere visible on this one, especially the Gear 2. As far as the specification for this one is concerned, the internal storage is around 4 GB. You have 512 MB of RAM, so the overall operating system speed is pretty good. You can easily operate this watch without any lag. Gear 2 dimensions in terms of the overall thickness, it is around 10 millimeter or approximately 1 centimeter in terms of the overall thickness. And then when it comes to the weight, it is only 68 grams. Again, I cannot compare the weight of the Gear 2 with the Gear 1, as I don't know the exact weight of the Gear 1. But again, this one feels slightly lighter as well. And the camera placement is definitely better this time, because it has moved from the strap to the frame of the watch, which is definitely good. And again, this watch also has this 1.63-inch Super AMOLED touchscreen display, so you can control the display. But the UI is definitely different on this watch, which was kind of different previously. Now you cannot launch the camera like this. You cannot launch the camera like this. You can actually launch the camera directly from here once you need to tap on the camera icon. So this is how you can actually launch the camera. Let me just take a photo of my iPhone 5 and show you the same. And again, I will show you the same on this device as of now, as you can see. So here we have the phone, and let me just take a photo of my iPhone 5 as of now using this watch. So you just need to tap and it will take a photo. In order to see the photo, you can see that the photo is pretty good. It has been taken from the 2 megapixel camera, and still I can see good amount of details in this photo, even if I zoom it on the watch interface. And you can always actually see this particular interface, or see this photo which you have captured from the watch on the watch display itself, and it looks pretty colorful. There is no problem as far as details is concerned, and the colors are not too great, but again pretty good, I would say. So you can take pretty decent photos using the 2 megapixel camera over here, which is definitely a great camera, I would like to say. And you also have an infrared blaster as well, apart from the camera, which is clubbed with the camera module. So the watch can also be used to control consumer electronics. And in case you want to kill applications, you want to restart the watch, you have the home button now. Previously there was no button on the Gear, which we have seen earlier, but this watch, the Gear 2, has the home button, with which you can actually go to the home screen directly, and then you can go to the lock screen as well, and you can turn off the display of the watch with the home button only. When we talk about the lock screen has these icons, which actually takes you to the health tracker, to the camera, or to the settings. And once you go into the settings, you have the settings for the info. So here we have the about Gear info, and the software, the model number of this watch is SMR380. The serial number is this, and we have some safety information. You can always come out with the home button, and again you can go over here, and in case you want to actually go to the back screen, you can always do it like this. You can always either slide it from the top, and then you will go to the back screen. You have the sound settings over here. You have the display settings as well. Let me just show you the display settings. You can control over the brightness as well, to full or maximum as per your own preference. You can do that. And again, when you come to the home screen, you have the indicators over here for the battery as well as the Bluetooth. So Bluetooth is turn on and turn off. You will get to know on the watch itself, on the lock screen. screen, which is definitely a good thing. And this watch this time has almost the same kind of strap which we have seen earlier, but this one has a kind of a strap design, a texture design, which looks pretty good. And here we have the additional connections for the heart rate. So it will basically monitor the heart rate with the help of the heart rate sensor which we have on the Samsung Galaxy S5, and this feature exclusively works with Samsung Galaxy S5 only, because over here these circuits and this is the sensor which actually takes your heart rate once you wrap this watch, once you wear this watch in your hand. Let me just wear it for you and show you. So this is how you can actually wear it. You can adjust the strap as well as per your hand size, and once you wear it you can actually see that this is how it will look like. It looks pretty good, very nice in terms of the design. The design this time is not very different, but because the placement on the home button, using this watch has become much more easy, especially in case your fingers are sweaty and you have some dust on your fingers. You can always use the home button to go back to the home screen, and again you can also access notifications. You can dial a number as well onto this device from your phone, and again you do have the microphone as well on this watch, so that you can actually talk to your person. Okay, looks like you do not have a microphone this time on the watch, especially on the Gear 2. You cannot talk on the phone, I guess, but I'm not too sure about it. We will confirm that later on. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, this is how the watch looks like. Let me just wrap this again. So let me just wear it again, and once we wear it, this is how it looks, and it looks quite dashing, quite good in terms of the overall look and feel. Very better, light as well in terms of the overall weight, and this watch will allow you to do almost anything you want to on your Samsung Galaxy S5. This will work specifically with Samsung Galaxy S5 as of now, which we have with us, but it will also work with Samsung Galaxy S4 and other devices in the future once the update is rolled out. So let's see whenever that update is coming out in the market, and whenever we get to see this watch actually coming in the market, at what price it comes to the market. That is going to be very crucial for Samsung, because the earlier Gear was not at all successful. It never sold in India specifically because of the high price, and again we expect this one as well to launch at a pretty high price. But again, this watch gives you more features, a better camera, a better design, a heart rate monitor sensor as well, which actually will help you to track your workouts. You can do the exercises, you can track your heart rate, you can control the watch interface with SOS. You can do a lot more things on this device, and there are some third-party applications as well which will come for this watch, with which you can actually track the news, you can do health-related monitoring, you can do tracking, you can listen to the radio, and also you can do shopping as well on eBay. And again, that will be a different scenario altogether. We will tell you about that later on. Let me just show you the call logs. So in case you have dialed numbers on your phone, you will see all these call logs over here, and you can easily dial these numbers, you can access them, you can also get to know when you have dialed the number last time. So this watch looks good, pretty promising in terms of the overall features, the kind of sensors it has, and it is definitely compatible with Samsung Galaxy S5, and in future it will work with Samsung Galaxy S3, not S3, but it will work with Samsung Galaxy S4 and Samsung Galaxy Note 3 as well, once the update is rolled out and once this device actually comes to India. And Samsung has actually launched two variants of the Gear 2. One is the Gear 2, another one is the Gear 2 Neo. Gear 2 Neo does not have this thing, although it has the heart rate sensor, and we will just show you. The Gear 2 does not have the camera, and Gear 2 Neo does not have the camera, and it only has the infrared sensor, whereas this device has the Gear 2 has the infrared sensor as well as the camera. And let me just show you the same. So this is the Gear 2 Neo, and the Gear 2 Neo does not have the camera, but it has the infrared sensor. Apart from that, everything looks the same on Gear 2 Neo as well. So looks pretty good in terms of the overall design. It has all the sensors required and all the functionalities also required, and the same operating system, the same home button, and everything remains the same on Gear 2 Neo except the camera, which we have on Gear 2. One thing I would like to correct over here is that this device does have a microphone to answer the calls, but the microphone is not now over here, because this was not a great design earlier on the Gear. The microphone has been moved from here to here. So the microphone is now within the watch itself over here. You can see the slot over here. This is for the microphone, which will actually take your voice input whenever you are on a voice call on Gear 2. So that's all from us. We would like to give a thumbs up to the Gear 2 as of now, and it comes with changeable straps, so you can actually change it and change the colors of your watch like this. If you can actually see in the samplet, you can change the strap. You can do a lot more things on this watch. You can actually do your workouts, track your workout with the help of the fingerprint sensor, which with the help of the heart rate sensor which we have on the Samsung Galaxy S5. And on this watch you can take pretty good photos, and you can also use this watch for notifications which will come from your phone, and it will show up over here. In terms of the overall backup, it should give you around 7 to 8 hours of backup. Again, on heavy usage. On moderate usage, it will give you around 2 days of battery backup, as per Samsung has actually promised. We will test this watch once we get this device in India for review. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this watch. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.